Your live Weather Authority coverage starts right now.
Hello, everyone. I thought I'd hop on here and share with you the weather for the week because it is an interesting setup, and we do have an active week ahead, which could even lead to an active end to the month as well. So let's break it down. There are some things to talk about here. Let's bring on our live view from the Old Orchard Beach Skycam. It is currently quite gloomy outside. There are lots of clouds. Still, some people may be walking on the beach, though. Currently in Old Orchard Beach, temperatures are around 35 degrees, and again, we have lots of cloudiness. If we look across the state and even across parts of New England, you can see that we had some snow showers earlier this morning that have now dissipated. This is a 3-hour loop from the satellite and radar. Clouds continuing to thicken across the state of Maine. Overall, these snow showers are pretty much wrapped up. If you did see some flurries, they were in the morning today. And as we take a look at our current temperatures, we do have pretty nice temperatures today. They are in the mid to upper 30s across the board, currently 35 in Portland, 37 in Sanford. If you are in the New Hampshire area, 38 in Portsmouth, 35 in Berlin as well. So temperatures are pretty nice today, similar to what we saw yesterday, the only difference being the cloudiness. We definitely had more sunshine yesterday than we had today. Wind speeds right now are a little bit windier than yesterday, I would say. They are anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour out of the southwest area. We are gusting not gusting. These are sustained wind speeds up to maybe 10 miles per hour in Portland, across the mid-coast area as well through Rockland. And if your plans take you outside through the evening hours tonight, expect cloudy skies throughout the rest of our overnight hours tonight, and our temperatures to slowly decline into the upper 20s through the overnight hours tonight. Our sun will be setting at 5:14. And to just think, just a few weeks ago on February 7th, I believe it was the 7th, just 10 days ago, actually, we had our first 5 p.m. sunset. So we've already gained around 15 minutes of daylight just within the last 10 days or so. Forecasted overnight temperatures, again, not too bad. It's not going to be a frigid night. We are falling into the low 20s, maybe into the upper teens for some areas. Now let's break down some potential snow for Wednesday. This has been a little bit of a tricky forecast because we've been waiting to see where this stationary front will set up. And you can see that on your screen, the almost dotted blue and red line on your screen. That is what we use as a stationary front. And it's a front that's going to set up and basically stay there throughout the overnight hours Wednesday night and drop some snow, especially on Massachusetts, some rain for southern New England. And we could see jackpot zones around southern Vermont, maybe the southwest portion of New Hampshire. They could see the most snow out of this. And we may just stay dry throughout the overnight hours Wednesday. Right now, a lot of the models are coming into more agreement that the system stationary front will stay to our south. Now, we can't rule out some snow showers infiltrating most southern York County. We could see some snow there, but if you see anything, it's not going to be much. I have a snow map for you guys to look at, but anywhere from just a coating around, I don't think we're going to see much more than a coating to half an inch, but you could see up to an inch in those areas. And I'll highlight that for you as well as we head through Wednesday night. Again, this is around 5 p.m. Wednesday and starting throughout the afternoon time, especially for areas in Massachusetts and New Hampshire. But if we see any snowfall out of this here in Maine, especially mostly isolated to southern York County, it will be in the dark overnight hours. So here we are waking up at Thursday at 8 a.m. It is completely out of the area at this point, and we have lots of sunshine for Thursday. It could even be the pick of the week Thursday, since we have more snow on the way that I'll talk about as well Friday night and into Saturday. But before that, this is the snow map for Wednesday night. The areas have become more refined since this morning, even just as we see where that front's setting up. The models are becoming more in alignment, as I mentioned before, and most southern York County could see some snow out of this system. If you are in the southwestern portion of New Hampshire or maybe southern Vermont, you could see an inch or two more. But overall, it's looking like it's going to stay to our south, but we cannot rule out some possible snow showers in York County. And if we do see some, they're not going to amount to too much. Again, up to an inch. But as we move on, Friday night and into Saturday, We have another system that's going to make its way through two areas of low pressure, one offshore and one over the Great Lakes, that's going to be tied by a frontal boundary that could bring a plowable snow to the area. Again, right now it is a little too far out to put numbers on this system. We like to put out a snow map 48 hours in advance from when the system starts. And right now we are well over that amount. But right now, the timing for this system looks to be overnight Friday and pretty much throughout the day on Saturday. And here we are at 2 p.m. on Sunday. We could see some lingering snow showers maybe in the morning on Sunday, but I'm thinking it's going to wrap up before then. And Sunday, again, we just have the possibility for some lingering showers in the morning. Other than that, we do have a cooling trend throughout the next several days. This is today we've gotten into the mid and upper 30s, but as we head through Wednesday, it's going to be very similar. We could approach 40 degrees. And then as you see, just through the next several days, through Sunday, we're going to dip down into the near freezing mark for Sunday. And again, I mean, these are still great temperatures in the 30s. I'll take it. Compared to what we saw in late January to early February. Here's your inland temperature trend as well, not too far off from the coastal planner. Dipping below freezing on Sunday for you guys, but overall, our normal temperature for this time of year is anywhere between 33 if you're inland and 35 along the coast. So we are pretty much right around average for this time of year as we head through the weekend, maybe a little above right now and a little bit below as we head through Sunday. Overall, again, this weekend, we are potentially watching that system moving through Friday night and into Saturday morning that could leave us with some travel impacts, especially for the overnight hours Friday and into the morning on Saturday. We have some flurries on the icon you see for Sunday, and that's just because we may see some lingering snowfall on Sunday. And as the system actually moves out, we could see northern areas of Maine, and I'm talking like far northern areas of Maine, could wrap around and they could see some snow showers as well on Sunday, maybe in the back half of the day. And as we look at the 7-day forecast, there's another chance of snow on Monday as a system makes its way to passes to our south. We could see some snow out of that. Again, that is very far out at this point, but it's something that we're going to keep our eyes on and keep you updated as we head through the next several days. But overall, again, to recap everything that I have previously mentioned, we're going to just have lots of cloudiness throughout the rest of your afternoon and evening hours tonight. Some areas saw some sunshine today in York County, and if you are across mid-coast Maine and down East Maine, you saw a lot more sunshine than the Portland area did today. Snow showers Wednesday, we're looking at this staying to our south, potentially reaching far southern York County. They could get a coating to 1 inch of snow, but overall the models are getting in much more agreement to snow staying to our south. Again, temperatures for the next 2 days are really nice in the upper 30s. Overall, they should be pleasant days. If we see any snowfall on Wednesday, it's going to be in the overnight hours on Wednesday night and into Thursday morning. Wednesday itself doesn't look like a bad day at all. High 30s and maybe some sunshine too. Thursday, however, looks like a great day. We're going to see the full sunshine return, mostly sunny conditions for the coast and inland, with, again, highs in the upper 30s. Friday is what we're keeping our eyes out on. We could see a plowable snow out of this system that is going to occur Friday night and into Saturday. At least that's the timing and how it looks like right now. It is, again, several days away, and we're going to keep our eyes out on this as we approach it sooner. But overall, the normal high for inland areas right now, this time of year, is 32 degrees. Overnight low is 15, and we are well above that for the next couple of days until we hit the weekend, and we're going to be a little bit colder as we move through there. Again, we're approaching a more active period than we've seen over the past couple of weeks. They don't look like major snow systems, but could be a plowable snow Friday night and Saturday. Again, we're going to keep you updated. Let's see if we have any comments. Aaron says, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, Aaron. Thanks for joining. Alan says, happy Tuesday as well. Thanks for joining, Alan. Monica says, hello. It is gray in Madrid. Yes. It's very cloudy today, and it's going to be cloudy, let's see, through the rest of the afternoon and evening. But we will have lots more sunshine to look forward to on, Thursday. But we could see some snow Wednesday night for super southern York County. Aaron says, Iowa has you beat for now in the 60s, but I'll be hitting the 30s soon enough. Yes, Aaron is in Iowa and is from New England, but I'm sure she's loving the 60s, and the 30s will definitely be a bit of whiplash for you, but it's nothing. That's nothing compared to what we've been seeing this winter. But out west has definitely been seeing a lot different conditions than we have. Out west has actually been seeing a lot of warmer conditions areas in the Midwest, and some critical fire danger too across, I think, areas across Tornado Valley. And then as you look at the Sierra Nevadas, they've been seeing multiple feet of snow over the past couple of days. So over the across the United States, we're definitely seeing some very different conditions. But of course, it is winter in the U.S., and that deals with lots of different conditions across the U.S. But I will leave you guys with that, and I hope you have a great evening. I will be back possibly tomorrow with another live stream around this time if you want to join. I'm going to start doing more of these throughout the week. And yeah, I hope everyone has a great evening. I will see you then.
This has been live interactive Weather Authority coverage from CBS 13 and Fox 23. Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13.